Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight.
Baby, here we go, here we go.
Substitutions. Jay Williams, kid from Jersey, rooted.
Of course, I'm following my favorite team, and these comments are probably going to sound biased because they are. But Brooklyn is out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. And he's fouled. Earns a trip to the foul line, Jay.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number one, to see if they'll get caught. And number two, to leave a little mark in you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
Oh, he missed on a pair. And count the basket inside.
I like that aggression early. You never just settle for jumpers. You attack, you attack, you attack. Then when they back off, you'll have room to shoot that, Jay.
Harris to Simmons. From the painted area, won't go down. To Hollis Jefferson.
Coming out in the first quarter and playing exactly the same way you played the last couple of days of practice. You're moving the ball, you're capitalizing on mistakes, and you really built a nice lead.
And the slam.
Just remember an old saying here, you're only as good as your last shot, and your last shot went in, so it's time to get going.
Shot from in close, no good. Tobias Harris above the rim.
Just wait a second, Ed. Wait 1 second. Can we go back to the play before this great play that we just saw? Just because you have a bad offensive possession, you can't allow that to go down and reciprocate itself on the defensive end. One bad play does not make two bad plays. You have to bounce back. That's how you play this game.
The free throw is good. Finishing off the three-point play. The lead grows to 12. Sixers control it. Rondé Hollis Jefferson snatching it out of the air. Joel Embiid missed his first. That one goes.
You have to understand something. If you want to win this game, there should be one rule and one rule only. You never give up easy buckets, even if you have to give a hard foul. Make him earn it at the charity stripe.
Simmons with it. Down a dozen. The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
Add 2 points to the board.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Harris to Simmons. Rondé Hollis Jefferson sends it away. Slams it down. Big finish for Joel Embiid. Jay, perhaps that's a start.
Those kind of plays get me fired up. That's a momentum play. They looked lifeless here in the first quarter, but a dunk like that can get your team going in the right direction.
Nice follow-up on the dunk there. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
To Simmons. Grayson Allen down low for Harris. No good. Fires the three, and he was forced into taking the
call today.
To Durant. Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Knocks it down from mid-range.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Gets toughness right there. physical inside, gets it to go.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
A bad pass as the Sixers come up with this steal.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. Is called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Philadelphia with the basketball. And he finishes at the rim.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
To Durant.
I got you help. Come on, give him up.
Karis LeVert with the block.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
The follow won't go either. To Brunson. It's a turnover as they head the other way.
Keep your foot on the gas, but don't get too reckless.
And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk.
Well, look, you can't be caught flat-footed on defense. You need to be on the balls of your feet, especially in transition. You have to jab at that guy with the ball, hedge at him. Make him think that maybe you will take him. Maybe you'll fan out to a defender on the perimeter. But still, keep him guessing. But when you don't do that, that's easy money.
Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
To Jordan. Now a steal by Philly. To Brunson. Horford. There it is, Al Horford. 3 for 3 in this first half.
There is no better feeling than after making that shot and trotting back on defense, seeing your opponent stare, point, or yell at each other for miscommunication.
Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Brunson to Allen. Here comes the screen. Grayson Allen. Wide open look, won't go.
Just seems like there's lead in the feet of the defenders. You have to bounce quicker to the ball to deter that shot.
Al Horford going to the line to shoot 2.
You got to know your personnel. That's not someone you want to send to the line for a free 2.
Al Horford at the line for 2 shots. He's perfect from the line so far. Nope, first one does not go. Missed the second one as well. Nice finish at the rim.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
Sixers have the basketball. Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul. They'll let one fly from half court. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to Orlando where we...
These are the guys getting buckets for the Brooklyn Nets. The 76ers have yet to appear after one half of basketball. At this point, it's all about pride and mental toughness. A comeback is not impossible, but it's also not likely.
Game track. Defense.
The Brooklyn Nets have been exhibiting some amazing defense in this matchup. Steals on the floor, blocks in the sky. They're dominating on defense all over the floor.
Player of the half. Who was cold? Player of the half.
I like this choice because he really put on the show in the opening half. There's a reason he's a fan favorite.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have off nights. Today has just been one of those nights for this guy. Here's our top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Thanks for joining us for the halftime report. The second half is about to get started.
Here we go.
Substitutions. Substitutions. Philadelphia.
Has a chance. Gets a look. Can't hit. To Hollis Jefferson. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
To Horford. To Allen. Here comes the screen. Grayson Allen. Throws it down. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Off the assist.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Count the basket at the rim.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Got it.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what did you do. Everybody got back, everybody communicated, everybody pointed. It was just better offense than there was defense.
Brunson to Horford. There it is, Al Horford. That's how it's done. He's 4 for 4 in the game.
I know these mishaps happen defensively, but sometimes this can be the best thing for an offensive player who maybe hasn't found his rhythm yet. Don't let him get going.
Sixers control it. Brunson to Allen. Here comes the screen. Count it.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
To Hollis Jefferson. Give him 2 points. High percentage.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Mitchell Robinson swats it.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
It's in the hands of Philadelphia. To Richardson. To Horford. There it is, Al Horford. The defense is really going to have to start paying attention. He's 5 for 5 for the field.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
Al Horford with a piece.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end
It's NBA action on EA Sports. I'm at the Philadelphia 76ers.
Hey, the shot game. Let's take it home now. Let's go.
Brooklyn with the basketball. The drive, right to the basket. Right down the lane, but the shot won't go. Grayson Allen to Simmons. No good. Gets it in the right corner. Josh Richardson buries it on the catch and shoot.
That shot was nice, but that pass, that was the real highlight. Good teams always find a way to get the best shot available.
Joel Embiid with a piece.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
And a nice finish at the rim.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
To Hollis Jefferson. Off the assist.
Just remember an old saying here, you're only as good as your last shot, and your last shot went in, so it's time to get going.
Into the front court comes Simmons. They lead it, 4-point game. Got it.
So many times you can tell if a player is going to finish before he even gets to the rim. Did you see that look on his face? That was the look of a three-point play. You always going in thinking you can get more at the rim.
Driving right to the basket. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. The result, he's going to the line.
Yo, Ed, how's that saying go? Fool me once, you used up the free pass. You know how they're calling this one. Ease up on the aggressive plays on the ball.
Ben Simmons at the line for 2 shots. 56% for his career. And hits the first free throw.
Coming right back to you.
Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. To Hollis Jefferson. Layup goes down. Well done.
There's some players out there that like the freedom of space, and then we have the anomalies. We have the players who feel comfortable being uncomfortable, and almost the physicality of the game centers them and puts them right on balance every time.
That's rebounded by Brooklyn. The drive, right to the basket. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Free throw up and good. And the three-point play puts them up early in this one. Sixers finally break through. 52 wins last year. But, Jay, where do they factor in a top-heavy Atlantic division?
I still see this team finishing on the outside looking in. What I mean by outside is the 2 or 3 spot. I think this is Boston's division to lose, Boston's conference to lose. But still, the question mark still is around Ben Simmons and his ability to shoot the ball down the stretch.
Gets to the basket and scores.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Simmons with it. 14-13 our score. It's a one-point game. Turnover gives them the possession. Short jumper won't go down.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it,
ferocious slam inside. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
And that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
To Embiid. Oh, he had it. Stuffs it down with authority. Jay, they've had no answer for this guy.
He's been on fire this first quarter. That's the way you take it right to your opponent. You attack right out of the gate.
It's Brooklyn's ball. Throws it down.
You used to hear all these coaches talk about, we need players to run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are two different things. When you run the floor in attack mode, that's when plays like this occur.
Not that time.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
Simmons with it. Down 5. To Richardson. Here comes the screen. Richardson to Embiid. Joel Embiid. 4 out of 7.
Old school equals high percentage.
Stuffs it down with authority.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
Here's Simmons with it up top. Counting down towards 1 minute to play here in the opening quarter. Embiid to Simmons. Leaving no doubt. Slams it down.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Philadelphia with the basketball. Grayson Allen to Embiid. Joel Embiid. With that shot, he's 5 for 8. Bounded by Embiid. Knocked loose. That's nice pass to set things up.
And cutting hard in transition is one of the most underrated things about this game. The harder you can cut is the more it opens up the floor to make plays just like that.
Simmons into the front court. Shot clock turned off. They can get within 1 or tie it with a 3. Goes reverse to lay it in. Brunson to Simmons. Knocked loose. That's a turnover.
I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
To the three-point play.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Sixers have the basketball.
Defense. Defense. Let's go.
Jared Allen rejects it.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. To Brunson.
Get the ball. I got him. I got him. Trap. Got him.
Tough make through traffic.
You see, here's why versatility is so imperative for your offensive repertoire. If you're a one-trick pony as a defender, I know exactly how to defend you because you only do one thing. But if you have versatility, then the coach can put you in multiple looks within the offense, and then you can get it any way you want it.
In the front court comes Simmons. His guys down big. DeAndre Jordan snatching it out of the air.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Sixers control it. Simmons. Whoa, what a finish.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. Easy path to the rim.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Simmons with it. Under a minute to go before halftime. Oh, Ben Simmons. 4 out of 10.
I know this for a fact, Ed. Ben Simmons wanted to channel his inner Bill Russell during the NBA awards as he stood up on that stage accepting that Rookie of the Year trophy, looking down at all the people that hated on him and didn't think that after a year of being injured that he can come back and be the one that everybody thought he could be. One of only 7 players in NBA history to lead his team to 50